It's just gorgeous, you know? It's well made. There's plenty of room in here for, one person or a couple to live in. It's
everything Joey said it would be. I took him at his word that this is what he's going to build for us, and he delivered. This is what we got. This is beautiful here.
Joey is a great communicator and listener. So he's always been very patient and careful to hear what our needs are, what our desires are. We love it. It's hard to believe what it looked like before. We have to remind ourselves.
He really did a good job listening to us. So I feel like once he took our ideas of, the fireplace and the 2 walk-in closets, it was perfect. Once we saw the blueprints, we were like, perfect, just do it. It was great because I work from home. Everyone was extremely respectful of so I was working in the living room at one point, or the dining room at one point, really respectful. Would ask me, hey, we're gonna start something that's loud, is now a good time? It was great, it really was. Love it.
Love it, it's great, it's, exactly what we needed.
Showed up on time and kept to one side of the driveway so we could get in and out. Put down stuff to minimize their mess. And it was very nice because he was good, very friendly, open, explained a lot of things to us, so it was pretty easy.
What got me was his communication. Just, we have an app here, we can communicate, you can text me when we need to, we text you, everything's written down, the contract's there, it just, so professional.
Very, very organized.
Yeah, let's do it. We can do that, and so he was excited for it, which made it helped like some of our ideas become reality, and seeing him be excited, and we have the confidence in him that it was gonna happen. I could always message him about anything that was going on, and he would text me back and say, I'll send this person out, I can send this person on Friday. And I felt like he was really honest about, like, I don't have anybody for the next 3 days, but this guy can come out on Friday.
We would definitely use them again, and we definitely recommend them all the time.
Family members come over. Our family, like I said, all recently did remodels in their homes, and they were all very impressed and loved all the work. We wanted the house to be a great place to entertain, and it really is now.
So his guys were really, really great to work with. We were so impressed with number one, how responsive he was. I mean, most people never call you back. Joey always called us back, or he picked, even more, was weird, he picked up the phone. So I think that really just the initial impression of, wow, here's a contractor we can reach, we can get in touch with, and that was, one of the biggest hurdles is just having open communication. So that was impressive, and he delivered on what he said he was going to do. So he didn't overpromise, and he was very honest. I just felt that what you saw is, what you get with him. And again, that was something that was very important to us. You want to trust your contractor.
It was awesome. Love it. Every inch. It's filled with her love. I still discover things, and just how it was decorated, the tile in the kitchen, the pictures on the walls, and the lovely walk-in shower, and everything is just perfect.
Joey was always very responsive. Anytime I need anything, was right on it. So it was good communication throughout the process, definitely. Well, get a contractor you can work with, that you can communicate well with, and that's on the same page when it comes to design and expenses. That's one thing I really appreciated. Joey wasn't trying to, upsell me or try to, do high-end things. It was just very practical, and he knew it was intention for my mother, so he made a lot of things specifically that would work for my mother, like the walk-in shower, things like that. So I think communication is critical with a contractor, and just being on the same page.
We spend time with our grandkids, but we don't have to be sharing. We don't have to worry about watching kids shows on TV if we don't want to. We don't have to worry about if we just want to sit and relax. We can go over to our house and relax. If we want to spend time with the grandkids, we can go outside and spend time with them, or we can go next door and spend time with them. We have dinner with them once a week, but the other days we tell them we want our separation, and they want their separation too, and that's normal. Spend too much time together and you'll go batty. So we, like you said, we keep our separation, but at the same time we have plenty of time together.
Joey has a gift for hiring really good people, and everyone is really relaxed. So I felt very comfortable talking to the people who were here. I felt very comfortable having them all in the house. I just had to trust my instinct and then Joey's professional experience. At the end, the two worked out very well, and I'm quite happy with the result. And I always had the feeling that everybody was on the same page.
Looked into adding on and kind of gone back and forth about what the right choice would be, and we really decided that having a separate structure where my mom and dad could have autonomy and my mom could really have her own kitchen, that was a huge deal. And so that's why we started looking into it. It was a big decision of going from almost no mortgage to back to what we bought our house for 22 years ago, so almost starting over. We are young enough that we have time to pay it off, and having my parents close was so important. Like the pros definitely outweighed the cons, you know, and so my brother's a mortgage lender, so he helped me look into what it would add to our property value and how it was really a long-term, it was a good decision long-term for my husband and ourselves in our retirement as well. Not just for my parents in today, but us in 25 years, what it does for the value of our property, rental, potential rental income if we ever decide to do that.
We have a dog, and we wanted to make sure that he still had access to the yard to, you know, do his business and stuff. So Joey offered to put up a temporary fence. And so I thought that was a really neat idea and much appreciated, because our dog Bubba was still able to enjoy the backyard in a limited capacity, but enough to where, you know, he didn't bother any of the crew, and he was still able to have his little happy life. So he loves the ADU. I think he thinks it's his house. The place is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I think, you know, some of the people have come and seen it. Not that many people have seen it, but everyone who does is just so surprised by all the different detail that went into it, and just how nice it is, and how the craftsmanship and the work is really amazing.